That was a fun little diversion. Thank you for bringing me along.
Oh, of course. I thought it better to stop by, before, you know, things get hectic for the day.
It worked out since I got another sketchbook drawing of the stars from the other side. So this counts as progress on our job.
Of course.
Another week of not getting yelled at by our boss.
Naturally. Hopefully she'll stop giving you so much trouble.
I mean, it's understandable. We take a lot of time to do a job that only one gleaner should be able to do, to be honest.
No, but given the unknowns present in the situation, wouldn't you say it's a bit better to have two heads there to keep an eye on each other rather than sending one lone gleaner off after another as each of them gets lost or goodness knows what on the other side?
I guess that's fair.
Been quiet today. You're sure your brother was headed here?
It should be.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Alright, it took us so long, we, might have made a bit of a diversion. Detour, if you will.
Trying to get you green carrots.
Alright.
Has it been over here, if you've been around?
I just arrived myself maybe 10 minutes ago.
And then I suppose we aren't
Just
actually
came
too
back
late
down from
after all.
Ishgard. Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa, why are we running through the camp with our weapons drawn?
Tempered and just attacked us.
What the fu-
Oh.
I see. When have you tried telling them to sleep for a while?
Let me get my stuff out of my bag.
You know the spell, yeah?
I have to get my things out of my bag. They're all packed up. I'll be a moment.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like you, but a subconscious version could. Subconscious mind could do a lot.
Fucking. Where is it?
Usually that works.
You got push upwards.
Come on,
He's gonna push it right into your head.
Ray,
Come on. Like, comes up right behind. Fucking. Oh, you hit a barrel. Chokehold.
I'm just gonna move the barrel. You gotta
grab them.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Ray.
Go to sleep. 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 Go to sleep.
Let go.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come on, go on, night. Come on.
Alright,
Yeah. That's it.
the cleanse. Grab your spear.
What in the hell is going on?
He's fucking
Exactly what I fucking said.
tempered.
That's right. The chokehold just enough that way you're not, you know.
That was.
Was this while you were checking them? What happened? This is why I sent him over there.
Right, I was
Yes.
cleansing all of them, and they grabbed their heads and slammed them as...
Let them go.
Foreheads just fucking leaking like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, so their foreheads are all
Tell me
bloody.
you just suffocate.
Okay.
I loosened my grip a bit. Okay?
All three of you to medical.
Shit, my body. Sorry.
I suppose it is fortunate we came when we did.
Fucking move.
This is
Grabs your arm, fucking lifts you up.
unexpected.
Come on.
Thank you.
We're in this bullshit together.
Hold on. You stand up.
Fucking fortune.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Poop.
Get them to the.
Sup?
You're going to.
I know. You know, the one fucking time we sit there and spare one of them, we get this shit. Man, fuck that.
But this way we get information, as well as no one dies.
Swear. It needs to be thrown in a prison and taught. Good compassion. Might as well go and take a look, see if they need any assistance. Not sure who all else is here at the moment. It's not exactly like they have a bunch of Kurojans stationed here regularly.
Unless you're here for medical needs, get the fuck out now.
And got an egg. And it came out as a giant green chicken.
They're
and I
injured.
wasn't sure if it's just gonna grow up and stay a giant chicken, or if it's gonna.
Go lay on the bed.
And I said, I have no idea.
We'll attend to you. A lot. Quite a lot.
Bullshit.
Approximately
And if I
half of
just
a
get-
green carrot is still on the table.
Yeah, you signed up for the mission too.
Alright,
Okay. You got no fucking place to talk right now, buddy. Okay? None.
who's injured?
You're sitting being all friendly with that fucking bitch that shit was gonna go south.
Alright,
Well, my head's fucking
breath.
Here,
My head's
look
fucking
this way.
leaking like a
Look at your
sieve.
head.
Oh, jeez.
Let me look at you. Any injuries?
There's a big gash on his left thigh,
I'd say my
and there's a couple more cuts and scrapes as well. There's startings of kind of frostbite on his hands from being out in the cold for too long, and just a couple head injuries, that sort of thing.
Alright, you'll need to get this first. You need to stay inside. Your hands are starting to get
A
frostbitten.
little bit as well.
You take this, hold it to your head.
Fucking believable. Look, if we're gonna be doing these kinds of missions, where we're at risk of just any fucking thing turning us into mindless zombies or whatever the fuck.
Let's,
We just need any single tool at our disposal.
let's up a bit more.
Because this is way too much of a liability.
Well, as you heard,
There you go. That should do you for now.
there's really not much except those.
Thank you.
Keep your hands somewhere warm. I recommend getting gloves. They're starting to get frostbitten.
If you're good, I can borrow you.
Yeah, I will. Hopefully
Alright,
it doesn't
yes, I'm
progress.
good.
I can still move him at least, so.
Anyone else need treatments?
You know where
Are you fine?
Thank
You
you.
hurt?
I dragged out.
Stop yelling, please.
We don't know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait.
There's a lady that we brought back.
Has red dress, red hair, horns on her head, like a head just full of horns.
Can't sound familiar.
I want to take it easy. Nearly as bad as your previous injuries, but that's not good.
Wait. You,
We arrived when we did.
were you there in front of Neb's tent when I dragged her out in front of everybody?
I just got here like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Okay, you just got okay. Sorry. Just
Thank you.
okay. Don't worry, I just had to double check.
Deep-
Okay.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Try to calm yourself.
Would you like some water?
So
Any of you.
What happened?
Okay. We go to the Western Highlands or Central, one of the big fuck off field of snow. Everything's frozen over.
That's Corvus in a nutshell.
Honestly,
Really big
she
one.
has a
We needed
point.
we actually needed mounts to fly around on.
Also, just gonna bring pasta, have pasta in my hands, just.
Could be the Central Highlands.
Yeah.
There's Western.
Talked to a guard, said
Gonna bring
Found on.
pasta.
The Western
Yes.
Highlands.
At the edge, yeah.
yes. Anyway, there was a little farm. Yeah, the one
Yeah,
with the big.
near the gates with Fallens.
Okay, so we were there.
Sorry, my head is killing
Talked
me.
to a guard. Guard said, "Oh, hey, there's, we've been seeing a bunch of people gathering at like this one fucking little house, abandoned house. We just think they're adventurers." Okay, we fly over there. We go in. A little bit spooky. Basic places has no lights whatsoever, no candles, no nothing. Go to the basement. This fucking crazy bitch, the red dress, red hair, horns on her head, has one of those tempered knights that is something similar to what we fought down in that prison. Yeah, she had one of those as a pet. Fought him off, took him down, or it, and fought her. Crazy fucking mage. I guess a black mage, but she was doing a lot of other crazy shit. Really fucking strong. Hurt like hell. Every time she zapped us with one of her little lightning bolts, we were slowly, feeling like we were gonna get tempered, right? Headaches and voices and all that shit. Yeah, tough fight. Got her down. Thankfully, we were able to take her down, detain her, bind her, and we dragged her here because if we just given her to the guards, we don't know what happened to her because apparently this whole thing is also related to human trafficking, I guess, or that's like the front or whatever you call it.
Right.
So obviously the guards would have just thrown her in a cell for like maybe a week and then hung her from the gallows maybe a week later. Okay, so we decided to bring her back here because
Front for anything.
well, whatever it is.
Decided to bring a
I
very
assume she was
dangerous
brought back to
person
be
to a
questioned,
populated
probably.
Area?
Yes, she's in one of the houses out by the edge of camp.
Oh, wonderful.
Because
Sneak pass.
this is probably the only place, because we've all experienced fighting them and interacting with this whatever, this cult, whatever you want to call it. We at least have some experience, and we won't immediately kill them, even though now I'm starting to think
Traded
that might just be a better
friend in
fucking
blue over
option.
there. They had
But whatever,
stands were
it's
starting to
fine.
get a
We need
bit
information,
frostbitten.
we got her. Hopefully,
Not a gash.
Like I said,
Do the best they can for now. They just need to stay inside. That's not to aggravate it
Are
further.
you able to take a look at their Aether and see if
Understood?
any lingering signs of
Ow.
corruption have
yeah, whatever.
Didn't
were
think to
taken
do that.
cover by your brother?
I haven't
I don't think that's
looked at
something
that
to
yet.
make
I should do
personally,
that.
but- Yeah, I was gonna
Sorry, all
say
this yelling
pasta.
distracted me.
Yes. Come on this way.
You're welcome.
You sure?
Thanks.
Stop making a crab.
Just let me know.
I don't actually
I think all of you could
know
use
how
some
to
food.
check for
included
corruption. To be honest, I know if
Here,
it's different, it's
you're on the
probably
bed.
bad.
Make a little crab pasta.
Thanks.
With the 17, it is absolutely divine.
Yeah, let me. Attempts.
Fucking
Mad
need a
that she saw
bathroom.
few
I'm
dead
going through.
bodies.
Like Heidel herself, maybe.
Yeah, she's all mad that because she saw. Apparently, this is something that they had been planning for,
Sensing
like, a long fucking
your
time
Aether,
now.
does it feel
Wait, I'm
sort
sorry,
of scrungly still, or has it been dealt with?
Planning.
It's been dealt with now.
The
at this
cult
point.
for this great red. This whole great red business. The fucking crazies. Yeah.
I mean,
apparently they had a bunch of dead bodies stored in the fucking basement of that
They had
house or farm. Yes.
They feel about
I
normal.
was all fucking pissed off.
not
I
bad.
don't have a reference point from earlier to tell, but they
Fucking
seem
mission.
fine.
Fuck who? The fuck dude? She is. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go for a
Hold
fucking
on.
walk.
What seems to be the problem?
I just thought that this mission would go well, and apparently, it's just she's got her
It
pennies
did.
twisted in a fucking bunch. It did go well, but
Yeah,
we haven't.
Till your motherfucking ass walked in the door and decided to start doing shit that I told you not to do.
Alright.
I'm going for a fucking walk.
Calm down.
Fuck's sakes. Use your fucking head. Anytime we did it before. We went through this before. Any of these fucking crazies have shit in their pockets, up their fucking asshole that fucking mind zap us as soon as we interact with it in any way, shape, or form, unless we're blessed. Most of us around here aren't blessed, right? I'm not. Fucking Mercer was. The problem was, when we had her detained the first time around, while Bella and the other Gleaner was investigating the basement, finding all the fucked up shit, Em and I were up there, sitting with her, make sure she wasn't going to do anything crazy, right? Okay, fine, whatever. Bitch, first of all, is really physically strong, which threw me off. You know, almost fucking escaped. Okay. But the problem was, that one said, hey, maybe we should search in case she has any hidden weapons, or any of this, that, third. I said, no, don't do that, because these people just keep shit on their persons that will fuck with us if we touch it. Right? I should say, wait for somebody who can handle it. Like somebody with the echo or something that in a contained environment where they wouldn't, you know, fuck everything up, right? This is the smart thing, the logical thing. Be logical. Okay, I got an okay the first time. Second time around, so we got here.
It was a simple mistake. Just try to breathe a moment. I'm sure you're worked up about this. But there's no reason to treat any of your fellows like that.
It was a
nice little seat here.
it's a costly thing.
Is he hurt?
It was costly.
No, he's
they got themselves tempered.
Almost.
Oh, he's plastered. Understood.
Yes, but I'm sure that...
very much looks like it.
Yes, but I'm sure they won't make the same mistake twice.
Here's the other problem I'm having. Okay? Because first off, we bring her here, I drag her into the one fucking room, I tie her to the chair, and then the other one comes in and puts her in cuffs. Cool. Then they sit down and start bullshitting, whatever. Fine. I'm waiting for everybody else to walk in and start, you know, getting down to business. Okay. This motherfucker starts searching her. And I should have stopped him then. I just punched him in the face. Been like, no, motherfucker, that's a dumb idea. Don't do that. But no, I sat there for a second. Yeah, I sat there for a second. That's all it took. Reached in one spot. Bing. Gone. Grabs the spear. Tries to fuck me up. Tries to free her. That's why I'm running out, dragging that bitch by her fucking horns, which you can't take that headdress off, by the way. Don't try to do that. You'll rip her head off, apparently. Fuck if I know. It's super glue. Fucking... What? And then here we are now, where
do you realize that some people here in these lands do have horns? And
were they an aura?
They're not actually horns. They are very sensitive hearing apparatus.
Hello, crab pasta.
Well, fuck, she's got 40 pairs of ears on her head then. Fuck if I know. I really don't give a shit. Sorry, with all due respect. Okay?
Be careful, please.
To bring this back around, Bella drags us off up there, and
hey, I just wanted to grab you out of character real quick. Yeah. I gave you the false information because his aether is still corrupted because he has an amulet on him. So you would have noticed that earlier.
Do you still want to say? Do you want to say that you came back, or you still want to be outside?
Tries to bash me in Bella's head together.
I'll say I came back.
That one is tempered still. Something fucking happened. I swear I could see it on his face.
Alright, welcome back.
Look.
Please sit down.
String me up by my fucking neck.
Your hands are still dealing with some frostbites.
Fuck this shit, man.
Can you...
Everything had I all figured out, all planned out, and the next thing you know, the fuck-ups, the costly mistakes that got us killing each other, and letting her fucking run rampant in anywhere she wanted to around here.
Yes, sir. Can you give him a once-over? I'm not sure if I'm the best at detecting corruption.
It's just fucking...
concerned. And I'm
out of character. I got it wrong earlier, so technically, his aether's still fucked. He has an amulet on him still, so he's still technically tempered.
We need ways to fight this.
Don't mind me just swapping avatars real quick.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, you're good.
of scales, special amulets that would give blessed people the blessing, so to speak.
Okay.
It isn't the exact same, but it does offer protection against tempering. You might want to look into it.
I
don't know. I don't have the privilege.
I believe
I don't have the privilege.
warding scales. So if you want to ask
whatever they are,
to put us in a good mood.
We either need them or something.
Thank you.
Because this we can't keep having this happen to us.
So again, his aether is unstable.
They're
he
still just as susceptible as
definitely
we are.
does have
It
an
just happens
amulet
maybe,
on
I don't
him.
know, 10 minutes slower.
It's going to be, I think I put it in his pocket on the side.
Do you have something on you? Something that isn't yours? Something magical in nature?
Grabbed this off of her earlier.
Take some solace in the fact that you all came back alive.
I am staying away from that. And to have you get up and move to a different bed.
Okay.
Let's get you distance from that. There. Let's
Let's
go as far away as possible.
Okay.
There we go.
In the corner.
Yes, I'm sure.
Assuming
Well,
we
then.
have enough hands.
Do you have a means to deal with that?
Leave you be. If necessary, the green
To
card's
deal with
still on the table.
that?
The amulet.
See.
Alright.
Sorry, I caused so much trouble around.
No, it's fine. Just. Do you hear anything at the moment?
Nice new sword.
A buzzing, a humming?
Thanks.
Just a hum. It kind of sounded like the hum that she was singing down there.
Oh, I meant more like the wind or something like that. But yes, that's much more literal. Let me know once that's faded.
Very nice.
All right.
Suits you.
Would you like me to channel some of my aether into you? Give you some extra reserves? No, this is taxing.
It'll be fine.
Alright.
Anything, I'd like for you to keep an eye on that, and if anybody goes to touch it,
Just as a warning, spooky amulet right there on the bed. They still had it on there. Don't touch.
I am beyond aware at the moment. Actually,
Yeah,
I need the two.
I am.
You and Aster.
She is currently. They still had it on them when they got decorrupted, so we're fixing that real quick, and then we can get rid of that amulet. However, we're supposed to dispose of it. I'm not touching it.
Actually, I have possibly a way, but first, I'm gonna need the two of you.
All right.
Oh, we brought her staff back too. I think Bella had her staff, right? Tell you about that?
I have the staff back there. I do.
were your injuries seen to?
I saw to them.
Yes, they were. They did.
Good.
Thank you again.
Try to
Yes.
easy.
They're drunk.
So I heard.
Wish I was.
Alright. What do you need of us?
Drunk.
Two of you with
There's
me.
a tavern downstairs.
Alright.
Why don't you go down there?
I'll explain to you on the way.
Reached into one of her pockets,
wait, is he just
searching her for
handling
any potentially dangerous items, and accidentally touched a pendant. Tempered immediately.
Esther will be a moment. She's just making extra sure no one touches the fucking thing.
Understandable. I would hope common sense would kick in at that point, but I understand the concern.
Sometimes it's in short supply. Just to be sure.
I am beyond aware.
That's where you went.
Perfectly fine. So, I need you two to listen to me. Listen to me closely. In there, sure you've already been told, we have captured one of the more, we're thinking higher-ups Apparently the way this group works, these human traffickers, they have multiple lieutenants that are all working below their god for their own personal gain and reasons. This one here, running off of sheer spite, after we've cleansed her and done all that we can, might be able to help us. Apparently these other people are corrupt in her eyes. I worded it as best I could to get her to think that we could be useful in cleansing this corruption. Sure you understand where I'm getting at with that.
Are they tempered?
She is going to show us how to track them. The aether that's being used, we've come to the consensus that it's manufactured. It doesn't work. Normally you can't use it to cast anything, and all it seems to be able to truly do is temper you quickly. But to be untempered can be done through means of just knocking someone out or removing an object off someone. It's not even like natural tempering. In fact, I have a couple over in one of those helmets. One of the ones of the knights that you've seen tempering people. There's nobody in there. It's just the energy. But what we found...
Oh, we noticed.
That armor is really good at holding in that energy. So, if you do encounter any more of these knights, I ask you, bring their armor. Maybe make something out of it.
Could make something that does the opposite.
In the meantime, might be a double-edged sword. That's the hope. We're...
What?
I'm on a bit of a
I
time
also
frame.
need to tell Neb something, so...
We're gonna
go
bring
ahead,
the
you
two of
first.
you in there, and we're gonna have them check this out. They're going to show us how to track them.
Alright.
It's a bit of a gamble, but I need the two of you there because I can't sense aether very well. Not my job, not my thing. This would be y'all's gambit. Brother's already in there.
I can see him.
Brother, right?
Yeah, we're twins.
Okay. I assumed. Good guess on my part. I want the two of you to be on your toes, and the moment you feel anything is off, act. Don't even hesitate. This person is not being controlled by their god. Even after cleansing them, they follow this person, and we have found evidence that box, a lot of tally marks, a lot of leftover clothes. So if you need to act, do it. No one will judge you. No, come on.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll tell him later then. I mean, I was gonna tell him about the chocobo, but it's okay.
Yeah, wait, Chocobo?
Paper airplane. Oh yeah, we found a green chocobo. They're drunk.
In the stable right now.
They healed the person that was dying.
Okay, what's getting...
I'm gonna break that in for y'all. You fucking
They
wait.
did a real good job of clearing your pockets before leading you in here.
Not you.
This wasn't a knife.
I have a couple of knives here, by the way, just damaged people. It's over here.
Ina, stay outside. If you see a red flash or a red light, you get everyone else.
There's going to be red light. I'm warning you right fucking now. So you want to go? Well, I'd already told you to go gather people, but fucking wait.
Should we have them in here as well, or?
Yes, specifically.
All right, good.
You're gonna be showing them how you do this.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right, come on over. And these are going outside.
That's cute. Anyway.
Nice.
So, y'all are able to fuck around with Aether? Y'all are sensitive to it? You can feel the... Well, you probably actually can't feel the shit coming off this right now. That's the design of it. See, if you don't know what you're looking for, this feels like nothing, right? Just want to confirm here for, the audience. Yeah?
I'm
No?
listening. You have my attention.
Yeah, I have your attention, but you ain't gonna make this fucking fun, are you? Alright, you all know how to attune to basically an aetherite. Well, it can be a bit similar, but not quite. See, usually if you get fucking tempered, congratulations, you now have that wavelength of the primal. Think of this.
Flowing through you. Yes.
Like the primal. This is the primal, basically. A part of him. You know how you yourself will take in the ambient aether around you, equalize it, put it into equilibrium, and have it in your stores when you need to cast it? Oh wait, white mage. You two instead. You know how you have to do that shit?
Alright.
Yeah?
Yes.
Similar? Great. Same thing. Takes it ambient aether, basically turns it until it's basically a similar property to the primal, and what do you know, it fucking works perfectly. Now usually you gotta be fucking timbered to do this shit, but if you know what you're looking for, it glows red. You will all feel that there's a slight absorption of aether coming from the egg, just taking a little bit from the room. You feel what I mean?
I do.
Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Think of it similar enough to when you're trying to teleport to an aetherite. You have to search for that specific location. You could call it a ping, you could call it a beacon, whatever the fuck you really want to call it. And once you find it, you grab a hold of it and you pull yourself to it. Well, instead of pulling yourself to it, you pull from it. And once it's in your senses, once you know what you're looking for, you can find them anywhere. You can give it a try if you want. I can't say what will happen though. Once again, usually by this point, you'd be tempered. Go ahead and try. It goes back to being dormant.
Should we?
I mean, I'm willing to try it. You two want to watch?
Are you sure?
It's going to be the only way that we're going to be able to do this.
Alright.
Hold it. Keep it from me.
Okay. I can also roll for you as well. Perfect. Okay, both of you reach out to the egg. Originally, like they said, it still feels dormant. It doesn't feel like there's any energy coming off of it. But you begin to search for the familiar presence that you both have felt before. Aster, you yourself have actually dealt with this much closer and personal than Ranger here, so it is much easier to grab onto that feeling. And with your senses being spread out around the room, you feel a slight shift. For once before, this felt like it was just an empty space, nothing, dormant. You feel the slightest of movement.
The only other concern is
the slightest of things.
talking about it, they pretty much expect us.
What
to
do you
put
do?
it down.
Continue to observe it. Follow it.
You follow it closer.
We're good.
Reaching out to it. Not physically, but
You're
reaching
okay to
out like you
approach,
would
or-
to an aetherite.
Who said you couldn't?
You get
Pull
closer,
some shit, I'll break
and
your nose.
you feel that same overwhelming sensation from that time within the dungeon. The whispers, the crawling of shadows.
I'm in this vicinity.
But it stays there at the edge of your mind. That barrier is very thin. Pull too close, and you will go over that edge.
Unfortunately, the only way for
But
us
if you
to get
stay right
information is
there,
to take the gamble of trying to
right out of reach. You can feel its presence quite clearly and starkly. Ranger, this is going to be a bit more difficult for you to reach to, as you haven't quite felt that presence upon you as clearly as they.
You too. Take care.
But spreading your awareness as well.
By the way, you want to explain
You
that
feel
to me a bit more?
slightest amount of shifting.
I'm gonna say
What
that
do you do?
because it was after that mission that I was like affected at tempering or something. Like, I think I still.
I follow it.
Still fine now.
See where it goes.
No one else has been showing that.
You follow it closer and closer and closer. Until once again there is that overwhelming presence. That pressure. Whispers in the back of your mind.
Start taking it easy.
Some familiar, some indistinguishable. It feels like eyes watch you around the room. Allow me to do
Like you, I
one
don't
roll.
have a tendency to just sit around and do nothing, you know?
You, unlike
Well,
Aster,
that's why I surround myself with ones
do
like
not
this one.
stop at the edge. Accidental it may be, you get a little bit too close.
And aluminum, but
Maybe you weren't
I'm
paying
up there in the
attention
tower
enough
working pretty
when the
much
whispers
24/7
grew
with that
louder,
woman at this point,
when the
so-
shadows grew denser. The egg begins to burn a bright red, slowly absorbing the aether from the room,
By the way, can you answer
and
a
you
rumor
feel
for me?
that presence reach out and grab.
Sure, why not? Maybe I know the information.
Do you have the echo? Then with nothing to stop it, it seeps in. Do with that as you will. You both may continue.
Today.
Mark, are you okay?
If
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You know, I mean, if I'm thinking about what it is, that, you know, that we don't do that. Oh, I mean, there is a difference.
Someone
I mean,
dabbed a
you know,
little
you
too
have-
close.
You remember Brown Long? And, that's more like a platonic thing.
Now, you see, without the tempering, I don't think y'all can manipulate its energy. Y'all could probably find it. But the manipulation of it may go a bit too far. And trying to grab onto it may lead to some not so great effects for your souls and mind.
If you hear, that's being
Hmm.
Right?
jaw.
You're actually giving me permission to fucking dick someone? Okay, sure, why not?
I'm giving you both permission.
You should probably try to stop for now.
I'm giving you both.
Could be a bit
permission.
exhausting trying to
If
concentrate
anything is
on
happening,
staying on that exact
I'll be the
spot.
one to say something
Not
about
too
it.
close, not too far.
Okay.
There's no one that's happening. There's a whole thing about
A little more.
having to play and arrange.
What to
He might
say?
need help. Fair warning. I'm tied up. I can't do anything. And I took no blame for this.
Melody's going to. Alright, no, she's not gonna do that.
No, she's asked, like,
In case.
Baba
You need to let go of it.
about the whole
Something
acting like
better.
her suitor.
Sorry, does our aether feel normal?
We can all follow that.
Yeah.
No.
I
Toss.
hate to drag you away from this, but I know I have a different problem.
Look. Need you to go to
What's
sleep.
going on?
It's not letting go of the egg.
Cast with those
It's
on him.
regarding Iva in the infirmary.
Oh. Well, careful now. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Just in case.
I
I'm more effective
take
than
no
mashing
blame
people
for
in the
this.
heads. No, you won't.
Perfect. Want to be clear of that. It goes dormant again.
Come on. Pull him out of here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Again with this kid.
Oh, thank you. I was about to ask if I need to make another breathing hole.
Let's Give her some space for the time being.
Thank you for your knowledge.
Yeah, whatever. As long as you go put some of those fuckers in the ground, I don't care.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of that. Alright. Let's see to him.
Do you... Go ahead and check on him, and this is the second time he's burnt himself out so aggressively. Talk to him. Figure out what the hell's going on with that.
Come on. Wore yourself thin. Alright, little one. I would avoid touching him, though. I'm going to need you to hold still as you wake up. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry. It'll be done soon.
It's very cold.
Yep, yeah, it is.
What the hell happened?
Take a deep breath.
Just give us a moment. Let's learn some things. He'll be fine, I think. I hope.
He should be.
That's still in there?
Thankfully, the tempering was brief.
Is he good now?
He's your brother after all.
Let me help you up. Deep breaths. Here.
Okay.
Water.
Right.
It definitely was a good thing that we at least let one of us not touch the thing.
What happened?
Gain knowledge about how the egg thing works.
Yeah, that was...
Great, and let me guess, she activated it.
On purpose. Like,
Well, no,
she was supposed to.
With intent.
Yes. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yes. She was showing us how to
So I would
find
advise people to try to avoid being tempered. Wherever possible.
Duly noted. Oh, why do I feel like I'm about to fall over?
Come on, let's...
Now you know how...
Get you a drink.
Now you know how I felt for the past...
drink and Archon loaf is really nice.
He's back to normal. Okay, we're good. So sorry for sort of disappearing over the past little bit. They said they were going to Charlie and I needed to break some things.
Oh, it's alright. This is the 5th time I've been covered in snow. You know, it's quite exciting falling off of a dragon, you know?
You rode a dragon?
Well, I think so. Some sort of flying beast.
Okay.
That not like as a yes. I'm just gonna call it a dragon or some
Big
sort.
flying lizard? Probably a dragon.
Yes, with wings. Yes. Yeah.
Now, depending on the type, might be a wyvern, a bias, to whatever term. They have all sorts of terms they use for them here in Ishgard, not just dragon.
There's 4 legs and 2 wings. So.
I'm fairly certain Racefelger's brood would be very keen upon being correctly identified. Much as we would not like to be compared to a garden variety rabbit.
It's still a thing on the. Whoa! What's happening? Alright, one moment. I have no idea what just happened. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. That sounds like fun. That's something that's sort of been on my bucket list, is to meet the dragon. We'd always hear tales back when we were living in the Charlian settlement.
Right. Well, just don't insult them.
Oh, did you do that?
Any progress?
Accidentally. Yes.
Yes. Sort of.
But at least I found a more or less the Aether battery. You know, the ones that we used to use?
It's like a
But
conduit.
the big one. Yeah, but the big
Takes
one.
in energy as well. Takes in
No. I was talking about the other thing,
converts
but...
it into ether that is of the same wavelength of the primal in question.
Every single one of these
It's a little piece of the primal.
I don't think
no, it's no, the corrupted as a primal would be.
Look, it's just a conduit.
Yeah, so I wouldn't go touching it and messing with it too much, but yes,
Right.
more or less.
Right. Okay. Good. I just
At least
didn't
this
hope that
time
thing
I
would have
know.
turned into
I
something
don't
worse.
believe it's going to suddenly, arms and legs pop out and suddenly little angry baby joke though. I'm fairly certain it is indeed just a very weirdly decorative conduit for corrupted aether.
Well, if it makes sense, seeing what the opposed primal is, well, definitely a chocobo. And chocobo do come from eggs.
Well, the fun
I
part
guess it
is
makes sense.
apparently with these amulets you can actually, if you know what you're doing, find others.
Find of the conduit?
I didn't experience.
Find other the conduit, you'll find more people.
They explained it's like, you know, when you travel by aetherite, how you sort of have to reach over and find an aetheric crystal you visited. They said it's sort of like that. Is that accurate? I wasn't one of the ones who touched it.
Yes, but no. It was...
Oh. Good on you. Doing your part.
How do I put this?
Fair enough.
I guess this...
It all boils down to...
Best way to put it would be...
not talking, because we've seen how fucking that goes.
You're in like a swamp.
How about
And you're
this?
kinda moving your way through... But there's... a string. Usually, like with aetherite, it's quite simple. It's more like wading through water, but this was more like a swamp.
I don't know how someone can truly.
So it's like an
The
active
best
map.
way I can just...
I should say. It's one of those where
Kinda, but...
touch something, or it's like an enhanced compass. Like one of those ether compasses. You kind of activate it, and it tells you in kind of a direction where something is. I mean, vaguely, but...
I wonder if one of those could be made attuned to this.
Over.
That's what we were trying to do.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
I guess I got a little overly ambitious.
Hey, listen, man.
Suspicious.
Remember that voucher Neb gave us? So going around
See that small one?
to my ward.
Which voucher?
Right, you went there. We got a voucher for some Magitech equipment.
Don't let them notice.
Neb says one of us just has to make claim of it, tell him what gear we want, and he'll send it to the ironworks to get it made.
Like everyone out there, my job is to look at reports, reach out in city-states, get commissions.
All right. Thank you,
Jobs and work. My commission sheet.
So he gave everyone a voucher, or just the?
Just one. Just one, and it's
Just one.
to give to somebody in the party.
Oh, and you guys are all giving it to me?
I'm asking who would want it.
I mean,
you, Vic, me, or Ray. I forget her character's name.
This wasn't caused by war and attrition. It was caused by an
I mean,
abomination up in the sky
Talking
that
about the
required people to deal with
I wouldn't mind
Yes.
And now we
a
live in
little,
society where people
little
are
bit of it,
actually
but
trying
if
to
someone has a
bring
greater
things
need
back.
for it, by all means, give it to them.
What does it take? Is it like anything? A weapon, armor, whatever?
A weapon, a set of armor, a piece of gear. That's basically it.
Shit, a full arsenal.
Did you get a new sword yet?
One or the other.
Oh yes, you have. I see it.
Right here.
Sorry, I couldn't see it. It was an awkward angle.
Ryder picked it up from Razatan.
Pretty sword.
Okay.
So it's a piece of gear of your choosing, or a full set of armor,
I'm
or a
fine.
weapon. I
And
guess
there's only one
if we-
between the
Supposed to
four
being
of us.
tempered during the mission, I was
Yeah.
on, but not
No,
quite.
here, I was able to get
Not
this though.
fully,
Here's a
anyway.
cut, 500.
I'm just slightly worried, considering I had what I'm going to call a close encounter with a would-be assassin.
You know, part of me just wants to give this back and say keep the change, but I'll take.
Before you got here, Iva was in really bad shape when she came back through the portal. Spear driven through her back, bad.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Right.
And as far as she's told me, the one who did that to her might be following her through the portal to finish the job. And I'm pretty sure I just saw her. Face to
Oh.
face.
Well, here, I have an idea. Let's roll for it. Roll dice.
Roll dice.
So what? We got somebody who's like trying to kill somebody else from here. Is that the gist of it?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Iva was betrayed by her crew, and evidently the crew don't want to leave a job half finished. Pink-haired ambystoma features. Pink-haired girl, currently white shirt, ambystoma
You're
features.
shitting me. The one that I was.
Some kind of humanity left in there.
For a moment, I was wondering whether or not I had told you. What I'm asking, or at least what Iva asked me, is that you detain her. If at all possible.
Anyway, where the fuck did she go? Where was she walking to?
I told her to go away from the infirmary. I'm not exactly sure where she went. As far as I could tell, she went to the right from going down the stairs.
Woman with the tail, they're behind the building.
Detain her if you can.
If anything, we'll probably just discuss some other time. I think it'd be easier.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to it for now. I'll hold on for it
Yeah.
now. We'll discuss this next week.
Yeah.
But everybody did get
Or
500 gills.
it's
200
possible
gil,
she also
2,000
has
gil payout. We
the
all got
spear as well.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't see any fucking spear.
I'm gonna
on her. I
go.
think she keeps it hidden somewhere. Besides, it wouldn't really do much to me,
Okay,
right, to
then.
me here. She's weaker here, right? If she's
So door,
down,
open and shut.
Doors to be crafty at least.
But for all.
Speaking of, Nasu is wanting somebody else to
He's
take
probably on his way
over
out to
watching
speak
the
with me in just a moment, so you can.
infirmary.
I'll let you have your goodbyes first.
Well, it's got to be somebody with the echo.
Went out. Yeah, went out today and.
If people are busy, of course.
Because the pendant's in that bed in there until we figure out
All
how to
right.
get rid of it.
Who needs me? What's going on?
I do. I think they have a quick goodbye they're gonna do to you real quick.
After all, Nasu did at
Me?
least
Oh,
did
okay. No, I was.
ask,
I
you know,
just.
Atlas to
I actually wanted to talk to her more.
Okay. Well, let me find this.
You need to be careful. This is twice so far I've heard of you burning yourself out. Why do you want to go talk to her?
I'm curious.
Not good enough. What do you want?
Forgive me for just a second.
Bella.
Atlas Indivarium.
You have the echo, right?
I do.
Are you...
Anything you want me to ask? You didn't say that I couldn't go.
Not really. I need to tell Neb something, but...
Probably not so good.
Well,
Well, I mean,
won't
if
take
you want to
long.
ask him, but...
Nasu wants someone to swap over with for watching over both the
Wanted to
infirmary
know
and
more.
the pendant. Until we can find a way to get rid of it safely.
I mean, if we know how it works...
Sure, when I tell
You know how to make it not
when I tell
work.
Neb what's going on, I'll head up there.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I already promised Nasu we wouldn't stay on
See
the
what-
lighthouse shift for long.
At least sit in there and listen. If I think of anything to ask, I'll ask.
I at least got a smile out of him.
Relay it to you.
Alright.
Take notes.
Thank you.
I'll make sure everything's fine. Hopefully. Hopefully fine.
Hello.
I won't...
Hello.
Stay back.
Wondering if I could sit and take some notes if you're talking about how things work. Maybe ask questions. If it's a secret conversation, though, I can step back.
No.
You know, I asked very kindly that the two of you not go in here.
Well, you only said it to him. I wasn't sure if I wasn't allowed or not. I can back off if you'd rather.
You're in here now. But let's use context clues next time. And you not following an instruction. This is not a game to be played right now. It's delicate. Please. You're in here now, so be in here.
I just want to take down any notes about stuff that's being talked about for the most part. Make sure it's notated.
That's what I was doing.
Esther, if you're talking, I will let you talk before I get
No,
my
I
answer.
was just thinking about something. In regards to the attunement and following aether trails, identifying specific wavelengths, that sort of thing. Not
Okay.
exactly an aetherologist by any means, but I do find the subject fascinating.
Well, might be having you work together with an astronomer. Well, actually. Huh.
Also,
Feels weird having one here now.
if you want any of my notes from earlier as well, I can share them with you. I just need to copy them into another notebook.
That's gonna be a sharing with
Mhm.
Laluma thing. I am not your Aether guy. I'm your big axe wielding friend who works at Ironworks.
Alright,
That's my thing, unfortunately.
I'll make note copies regardless.
Focusing. I gave you your options. One, you live, but you're gonna be in a jail cell for God knows how long. The other, guards take you up, or we handle you here. What do you want? Someone has to pay for all those lives.
Very ironic of you. Find the person that you can find to condemn and throw all the weight onto them. Cute, really. Is that what you're gonna do to every single you find? Every single person? Every temple?
Oh, it's actually
Every person
kind of
involved?
funny. I was actually hoping you would choose that one. No, I already called someone.
Hmm.
I hope you enjoy a jail cell for probably the rest of your life. We're not giving you death. I wanted you to think that, though. Get a good idea in your head that we were just gonna kill you. No. I'm not doing that to anyone. I'm not letting anyone become that. Some guards will be here in just a moment. By the way, thing about the cells there. Sand always gets everywhere all the time. Want to make sure you get a good seating position. That way it doesn't get all in the nasty places. You three?
I think you forgot something, honey. You do recognize the fact that this entire time the only thing that's held me to this chair is rope, right? You all aware?
Pretty aware.
I'm so glad that you are. Because without anything to really bind someone to a place, they teleport out. Because aetherites are a thing. If anything to actually keep someone here, they can teleport at any time, as long as they have enough of a charge to do so. This is actually done in the Sage quest line.
Don't they have to cast?
Have you started the Sage quest line? Yeah, they've been casting.
Would we not have seen
Was no
them
one-
start casting?
Yeah.
Was no one able to notice
Yeah.
the casting?
She's been casting this entire time. There's a reason she's been keeping her
You
hands
haven't
under the fucking
said
table.
anything or glowing hands,
I
whooshing,
don't have a
nothing.
particle for that.
Oh, you
Would
could have
like
told
me to
us.
say whoosh?
Yeah.
Indicate something rather than a gotcha.
Okay. If you want, I can sit back down here and I can say whoosh. I can do this other ways
Already
as well. I
done
can
it,
start killing people in the room.
Go for it. I'm ready for holes. I'm ready for them.
Okay. Let me, wait. I hate this new function. Alright. You may continue. I'll wait. This will be cute.
Oh yeah, you're tied. You're not tied. Just rope. What? What are you planning on doing?
Fuck!
Oh.
What's going on in there? God damn it!
Stay away from the lightning.
Fire around in there. Now. Damn it.
Whoosh.
Fuck. Oh, they're late in it.
Ow. Are we hurt?
You all okay?
My poor head.
Ooh. If we had those fucking bracelets. Ah, god
Yeah,
damn it.
feeling
those
on you.
cuffs are broken.
Thank you.
Who broke those cuffs? Who broke them?
I believe it's the
Do you
Dragoon.
remember?
It's the Dragoon.
Oh,
yes.
No.
You hurt?
I'm a better man than that.
They
I'm a
were.
better man than that.
They were
I'll be okay.
tempered.
Just a little roughed up.
I know. God damn it.
This is fucking. Come on.
Let me put
Not
this
bleeding,
away.
are you?
Got fucking thrown back. My back hurts.
Might
but-
have a bump. Come on.
Yes.
The good thing about the backpack is that they break your fall. Or fall into a brick wall, at least.
True.
Hold up.
Just release something. Let me go. Ah. Well, at least we learned something.
Oh! Do you see anything?
I gotta talk to God.
Did you get it calibrated?
Everyone's fine in here. Master seeing if she can see anything through the goggles.
Take a look.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
She regained her strength and then teleported away. After, using a burst of... an attack of sorts.
Do I see anything?
Alright, we're both gonna have to look for a couple minutes while he confirms.
I have no idea what you just said. You cut it out a bunch.
Oh, sorry. He's gonna check real quick. Basically, one of us needs to have at least been to wherever she's gone to identify it. Which, for me, might be a bit of a problem, but for you, maybe not so much. Miss Gleaner.
I love being everywhere all of the time. Assuming it's not like a super secret place.
Yeah. Well, wait. Now I'll take a turn.
May I request a turn?
Yes.
Sure. You take a look. You've been everywhere she's been, right?
Well, maybe one extra place, but we don't talk about that. You weren't supposed to find out this way.
You left me behind.
I'm joking. I'd never leave you behind. Unless there's a mission, of course, then you kind of have to.
I've got, obviously, if there's like if the monster's is like, oh no, only one of you go.
But luckily it was a place we've been to before, so don't worry.
Ah, yeah, fair. Was the gold saucer?
No.
It was the
not
gold
the gold
saucer.
saucer. It was not the gold saucer. I don't go to that place.
Okay, so, in fact, it's Idleshire.
Oh, we would definitely know where that is.
Yeah, you two I know for a fact, because we've talked about this at a character.
That looks like it goes to the old Charlian settlement. Or the new Charlian settlement, sorry. Bleh.
We should note to be on the lookout for this woman. She escaped Aetherite travel, but these two might have identified where it was. So, we might be able to go on a search for her, you know.
Fantastic.
If you
Well,
ever
if you
heard of
decide to go out and look for her, or if you find her, let me know. I'd like to stab my sword into her.
No,
I'm sure you've
no, we're
already
not.
been informed.
Well, luckily,
you two tell him what you told me.
Yes.
We know where she went.
More or less.
Yeah, more or less. As far as we
Where she
can
went from there
tell,
is a bit
based on the trails and what we could observe, it looks like they went to the old or the new Charlian settlement. I think it's called they're calling the settlement Idleshire now, since we all had to evacuate and more new people moved in.
Idleshire?
It's in
Idleshire?
Do you remember that primal that you told me about? The big, timey-wimey
Alexander.
one? Yes. Isn't that one somewhere in that general region?
Well, his secured corpse is... it's confusing when it comes to his... But yes, technically he is currently being retained there, yes.
Okay. Then possibly
Giovanni
somewhere out
doesn't
there in the
actually have
wilderness, unless
aetherite
she's hiding
and
in the city.
not have a lot of security there either.
I imagine not. Not if it was abandoned.
Most of the Giovanni area pretty much is. Once we had taken care of stuff with Alexander, never really had much reason to claim most of the land, and it would make sense to set up a base out there. I mean, everyone's been so focused on repairing things for the end times, no one's been... Fuck
Is
me.
there anyone there that we can reach out to and perhaps speak with them? Ask them if they can be on the lookout
I do
for
commissions
any
with a lot of the
suspicious
craftsmen out
figures?
there. I can definitely reach out to a couple
Very
of
well,
people.
If-
Well, that's a good thing.
Honest. Oh, go ahead.
If you need any guides for looking out there, me and him used to live out there before it was evacuated.
If we're
because of
going
the-
to do that, I'm going to have you go out there with myself and a couple of others for safety's sake.
Of course.
Good news, though. There is a very good chance her escaping like that might have actually just given us the exact answers we need. Good job. Good job tracking, genuinely. Now, on top of that, we might have an idea of how to track people thanks to what she taught you with that egg if it wasn't bullshit. What I want you guys to do, you're gonna be our team. I need you guys to concentrate on whatever she taught you. Alright? First thing we're gonna try to do, although gunning after her would be smart, there's others like her who apparently have been trying to use this for their own means. We need to stop them. She's secondary right now. Let her go fuck off to the Hinterlands or wherever she's going, to Giovannia. Let her go fuck off there for a bit. We need to prioritize these other people. We'll get to her. So, what I want you guys to do, anything I can supply you guys with, anything I can get you guys, you tell me.
Has it been destroyed? The one that
No.
they recovered?
No.
Can we hold on
Actually,
to
the
that?
ones that were on her and the ones that were there are actually in my tent.
there.
In the tent. Alright.
We found that the armor can retain the energy. Turns out
Do we
putting them in the helmet is enough.
Do we still have the I'm forgetting its name. I think I hit my head
The
a little
orb.
too hard. The orb, yes.
Yes, I have had no time to get rid of it. It is all inside my tent at the moment. I have some people called over that are going to be coming to pick things up, but in the meantime, they're still here.
If
Yes,
they
that'll
would
give
allow
us.
us to hold on to at least one of these etherically charged objects, these corrupted objects. Perhaps, if you're familiar with how Void Scent, whatever they call them these days, how they tend to sniff out aether, it's the same concept, really, that she was trying to explain. Just a bit more precise and more, attuning
that
to a
worked out
specific
well.
wavelength. However, I would like to be able to refresh as soon as we're ready to go. I'd like not to touch it or make contact, but at the very least to attempt to ascertain this wavelength. Maybe even try to teach it to a few others. Help them to
I'm
identify.
going to give the three of you this warning. From everything that we have found, people get tempered by this extremely easily. Now, they get out of it just as fast, right? Good knock to the noggin, gets the head back into order. But we don't know if this is being done on purpose. We don't know if people are being released by another force. Right? There's still so much research that needs to be done, so if you're gonna do this, I need to trust, and I need to hear it from you, kid, that you're going to be careful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Would it be
The
very
three of
careful.
you are some of our best healers that we have so far. And the two of you ties with old Charlian. If they find out, as someone who's in contact with them constantly and is going there for therapy, that I let you two get tempered and brutally injured, I'm gonna be hearing about it till the end of fucking days. Is that clear?
Understood.
Indeed. Understood.
I don't want to be aggressive and mean to you guys. You've been doing good work. But I've currently got temper all around me. And also, that would have never happened if those damn things weren't... I'm fine. I'm a warrior, but I'm calm.
Yes.
I'm a warrior, but I'm calm. So,
Here's what I'm gonna do. Is there any way we can speak to the city-states to try to get at least a few, even if it's just 2, maybe even 3 tempering scales, or what are they calling them? Warding scales.
Warding scales.
Warding scales.
Yes, I've yet to actually see one myself. Be highly useful in at least protecting those, like that one over there who's been doing nothing but complaining about how he's not protected. I'd like to make sure that he doesn't get tempered again.
Not necessarily complaining, I'm just... Not to make it seem like I'm a bitch or anything.
I'm not saying
you
you're
were
a bitch.
tempered, so you're worried about getting tempered again.
Tempering is a scary thing.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Even with cures and other such things being available, it makes sense for...
Yeah, that right.
Yes. Even I bitch. It's okay. If you're bitching, you're bitching. It's fine. This is what I'll do, alright? The amulets. Need to keep them secure. Right now, that helmet is retaining that energy. If you let me take those for at least a time, so I can get them maybe a certain, couple of friendly elephant folk who would very much love to see it. That should be enough to convince them to allow us, because once they see this is, mind you, once I show them this, people might erupt a little bit, but it's fine. That's kind of what we need in a moment like this for people to be more secure. So, I'll show them. I haven't gotten to go there in a hot minute, so...
if you'd like, we can...
We're asking for much but protection.
We can also copy down some of our notes to share with them. I'm sure they'd appreciate some already done, albeit small, but any sort of research.
With me instead.
Oh, alright, that works out.
That will work.
Yeah.
Some of the people who I
It's
do
been a long
know
time since I've been
ever...
having here.
If you've ever been there, they love notes, but they love hearing and seeing the person for also. A lot of people love sending information that actually isn't even true, which is why they like to talk to people face to face. Harder to lie to them when you actually see them.
If that's the case, somebody with the echo should probably go along with you so they can see about the effects that it has on us as well.
Well, this is a really funny way of you saying you want to go there, but sure.
I'm not saying I want to go. I mean, yeah, I want to get out of the Corthus for a day or two, but I don't feel like traveling that hard.
Sure.
Yeah, at least you didn't fall off a dragon.
Coastal waters.
Yes.
How the hell did both of you do that, though?
Did anybody claim that yet?
No, we're
I
talking about
gave
it
it
next week.
I gave it to Belle, and you guys will talk. Yes, for the job that they went on, since I was the one that had to commission it, I was able to pull some strings, and I gave them a voucher for 1 piece of augmented gear. They just need to tell me what they want.
We've all
Fancy
kind of
stuff.
decided we're going to roll for it with dice.
Which, oh wow, man, you guys must hate each other. Understood. Well, okay, if you want to roll a dice for it, go ahead.
Well, we're missing a person who was a part of that party. Being fair, they weren't here for it.
Right.
Jesus. That's why.
Still,
The one that caused all that trouble in the first
if you
place?
guys are okay with it,
Shut up.
I would have you guys come with me. At least that way, we can all go there. You can share your findings. We can show them these. This should be enough to at least get us a couple. I'd say about 3 at the most. Mind you, they're still kind of wishy-washy about who they give these out to, right? Very advanced form of technology they were able to create, and it requires a bit of a cost. So, we'll see what we can get. But with us collectively, this should be able to get us something. Now, like I said, people might panic a bit because, you know, New Primal just got rid of the goddamn things. And the world's still recovering from the end times. So, which really feels to vocalize that for a moment. End times.
The world just got saved, and yet here we are, struggling to make sure it doesn't
The Exodus
collapse
plans
inward
to
on
go
itself.
Everyone thought they were. Everyone thought they were going to go to space in a teeny tiny toy boat.
I still can't believe you call it that.
Some of the things we had to get, though.
What I need you guys to do for me is, for the rest of today, before we go out, because I want to go out as soon as possible, since I don't know if any of you guys have actually been. This be your guys' first time?
To that thing?
Fun. Yeah. So we're going to have to take the experimental
Me
ether.
and him have been before.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've been.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You should take a boat. They have trade vessels that go that way.
Oh, have you not been?
Certain, I sailed right past it at one point.
That's still like a 3-day trip.
Oh, they're going to have a fun time in Charlian with them. Oh, we can.
Did you want? Did you not? Did you want me with him? I thought you were taking these two with you.
He did say 3.
Well, I need everyone I can in terms of people who saw this, so that way we can
I won't
get it
say
as
no
full
to a trip
across
without
as
her. I've yet to
humanly
go.
possible.
I hear they have
Right,
wonderful
so-
spices.
Oh, they do.
Once
They
again,
do.
though,
They do.
we could take the long route, but I don't need you guys out there for days. So, while these two take their aetherite, we need to attune to that aetherite. Now, I told you I had contacts. Not as in I have been there and messaged people. I mean, trade routes, gleaners. I have not been either. So what I have been told is there is a faster route that has been tested. Just the after effects are a little bit. So for the two of you, what I need you guys to do, you guys already know what drink we're gonna need. That yogurt kind of drink you guys got over there.
Yes.
I need you
Yogurt
guys.
for you.
I need you to get it ahead of time. I need you to meet us there because I am not puking my guts out immediately. I don't want to. Feels uncomfy. Thing is, the faster route is an experimental aetherite that, when you arrive, has been reported, gives very aggressive nausea, mana weariness.
It's really It's really fascinating though. It allows you to teleport to an aetherite without being attuned to it. It's a marvel of modern technology.
Minus the side effects, apparently.
I don't get maybe they're better now.
It has been tested, so they have improved it, but I have heard glowing reviews so far.
It works.
It works.
It works. If it works, it works.
It works.
On the upside, once they get us a yogurt beverage that I've heard is actually very tasty, it will help cure many of the side effects. So that's why they're going to meet us there with them already ready, right?
Yes. Yes.
If either of you are late by a second, you're gonna watch a Hrothgar puke, and that's gonna be on the two of you.
I've never seen
It'll
that.
be fine, don't worry. We'll
Fair.
get the drinks.
Look at the drinks.
Unless they run out. They are very busy. Last time we went.
Also, and I'm going to say this also because I'm sure you have both been there, I need you to keep your curiosity in check. You're officially the rambunctious one now, and you're officially the mature one. I'm sorry. You did this to yourself, but that's okay. It's your guys' thing, you know what I mean? Brother, sister. Yep. That's okay.
That's
I know. Lay down for a bit.
Down.
I win.
Alright, I'm good now.
I know.
How did
It's
it go?
okay.
Oh.
I told him to fuck off.
If it means anything, I also have a sister.
Oh, nice. Cool. Problem solved.
She's also kind of
For now.
cool.
As long as she's not coming around here anymore, I'm sure I've had appreciated.
I know you wouldn't think, right?
Yeah, that's what the duel was.
I
The duel
don't
was, gave
normally.
information. Yeah, they lost, so I told them to fuck off back down the portal.
Got a higher up position and.
Now are they gonna send those fucking
happens to
troops
get
to the
better.
to the
Not the
portal,
point.
and
Not the point. She's not that cool. Not that cool. Hi, Luma.
Hi, Luma.
I'm scared.
I think I used to play
Why?
with him
What's happening?
They're all scared. It's great.
So, good news.
I got like one.
Good news. No. Before we start, good news. Number one, we were able, or the people who went on the mission, were able to capture one of the traffickers. Even better,
Great.
No.
we have actually learned
Oh, we closed the door. Oh, okay. I thought the door was
Wonderful.
we might have an idea of where their hideout might even be.
Possibly.
Where's the trafficker? By chance. Are they in there, or did you hand them over to the guards already?
Spet, who picks first?
That's all you do.
I need you guys to run in any other direction. Go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need.
I made it in time. Right, okay, so... This shall be for you. I don't even know what it is. I'm going to take this glowing one, because... Haha.
Do we know how much they are?
I just put in... enough. Ready?
Exit tip.
Clink, and we shall drink.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Drinking before the end of days.
Part 2.
Right, yes, of course.
Electric Boogaloo.
Somebody say electric boogaloo? I love that dance.
Well, we saw what the Illuma did to Mr. Ryder when he pissed her off. We're kind of worried for our health and safety.
Kick your legs out really good. Can't quite
Your health and safety. What about mine? I'm the one that.
I said R. I said R.
Follow the yellow book.
Oh, well,
right.
Enough, you don't have to cook for yourself today. Hold on. Who's
Oh, wait, I'm in the bar.
I think you should probably be more scared than the two of us. You have the parts she was targeting last time.
Hungry, Asta? Pretty good. Actually, I had 2 plates myself.
Sorry?
Put it down right in front of you.
I'm good.
What is it?
I'm good.
Crab pasta? Oh. Bit inventive.
Smells quite good, honestly.
That smells pretty good.
I want to take that.
Alright, try it.
I want to take a little peek.
Crystal made it.
That's how I'm going to.
Because I'm not very good with cooking. Good luck.
Okay, they're all still over there.
Smells like it needs some garlic in it.
Oh,
Used to make
okay.
a very similar dish at the Bismarck.
Okay, I'll
But
let
is
you
it-
know an update on
It's it.
Wow.
Impending danger aside, though, I'm very excited to bring people to Thavmir. It's such a beautiful place.
Available.
Hey, you're up.
it is. Even though we were only there for a little bit.
Don't strain yourself. Come sit. Look, you need food.
Paisley.
Oh,
Good,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
entice
doing
you.
no more.
I'm gonna entice you.
Paisley or I don't know, what is it?
Huh?
Here.
Specific kind of
Entice you something.
parsley that tends to pair
Some,
well
made
with the
the crab
dish.
pasta.
What?
Made by Crystal.
Adds a nice smell.
Use something to eat. You gotta recover. Okay?
Definitely. Salty. Very salty.
Oh. Little note from me. Means it's
No.
good. Little problems taking
I think this
Okay.
calls for
Yes,
more
but,
Karlov.
the crab adds too much salt flavor. You want to add a bit
Have
more
it
of
again.
that.
Don't be afraid to let me know. Okay?
So,
Oily sort of butter.
how much you want? Who do you want to bet on puking first?
Soaks in nice.
Use them. Right. Oh, yes, I did forget you were a bit.
Well,
Oh yeah,
The most obvious one is going to be Nub.
Cook on a number of occasions.
Oh yeah.
One could say.
I'm more willing to. I'm not putting my bets on Aster. She's has a lot of doing with Aether, so Aether sickness is probably not going to hit her as hard. I'm placing my bets on the one with the 2 swords. I forget their name. Tingil on them.
Bell, I think, right?
Yeah.
Bella.
Bell, something.
Yes.
It's been a few days at least.
Honestly, I think I might put my money on.
Are you sure? Fair enough.
I decided to go take a trip to Coast.
I don't know, I feel... It's just the one you don't expect.
Fair enough. Betting pool is 10 kill.
There's another spot.
Sure.
I fell off my chair slightly.
I don't drink too much already.
So I only took a big swig of the bottle.
I'm not even sure if it's like a breeding grounds or what, but it's within a rather short walk of the Minza that you can often find some very, very big ones.
Yeah, that's the one where I went. I found pretty much.
I have to ask.
Like, what, maybe 1 or 2 of them?
Okay.
Was Luma heading this way?
Was she angry?
She was heading towards the tent.
Aye, that's...
Yeah, it looked like she was angry, and then I made a joke, and everyone told me you
Oh,
didn't want that to happen to you, so I walked
I'm
out.
alright. I'm alright. Just
Miss
a little.
Melody over
I was
there.
a little
and
shaken
I
up with
took a
that.
bit of a reprieve to old Charlie visit Sarai.
Oh yeah.
She's short-tempered.
Did you get the boots?
Sends her well wishes to everyone, by the way.
I managed to avoid her this time. And I just sort of dropped off I dropped off my work at her and my collections at her office for what notes I have with a little sign that says you weren't here, you know, that sort of thing. So I think we're fine, maybe.
She was quite happy to regale Melody.
Why do I have a feeling that I'm gonna get one with the booth thrown at and not?
You need to be sneakier.
Really the past for just
You got the.
Last time I tried to be sneaky, and then when we came back, I got it with the boots.
Yeah.
I guess stories about the adventures of anything, or
And then
I
the
guess
second
some of their
boots.
own concoctions.
Listen, as long as we're keeping up with her bringing in information and quotas and stuff, we should be fine, probably. Just got
I
to.
think mentioned that once that apparently one of the lords of Ickard actually.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
Series of memoirs.
We're like, it's not like she's going to come out here into what's this settlement called?
Walk through there.
I would die.
If she would walk through right there, right now,
I think
like right now.
He's kind of like a dad to me, so.
Why are you trying to summon her?
Like right now, I'm not trying to summon her.
Yeah, coming from the background, you know, it was a nice change.
Look.
I
give myself a heart attack. I saw someone walking as I turn around.
Listen, we're already scared of one person coming in. We don't need to be scared of 2 people coming in.
I'm gonna take another peek.
I got somewhat of a happy ending.
I'm gonna walk back to the desert cove.
knew his
Have a good time in Old.
used to work up here.
Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Was heartbroken. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, there's tons of interesting things.
Stopped by. It was a nice reminder.
Ulda has a layout that makes me wanna.
Still.
I don't know, hurt somebody, whoever designed the place.
When,
that's
all of that happened.
It's like they wanted it to be a big
Kinda.
circle and then gave up right at the end.
She has no insight.
I think we might be in the. I think we might be in the clear. Maybe. Probably. I'm hoping.
Next time you go, like to visit with someone.
Probably.
Writing a memorial to an old friend. Every time I found myself traveling through here, whether it for gathering supplies or helping the locals, it was always nice to see him. He was always so friendly and welcoming. Even considering the circumstances with everything that was going on in Ishgard at the time, and them being so adamant about closing their gates, he was always willing to even put in a word for myself and a few others who simply wanted to do trade with those Ishgard, offering our wares and in return asking for supplies from around other regions, from some of the Ishgardian artisans
about someone who's cooked
surprising, in
for
short.
the low locals. Even the people of the broom, I should say, need to eat as well.
Of course. It isn't just food. All sorts of supplies. It's always nice to give people a chance to goods that could not otherwise get being stuck there in Ishgard.
Well, some rough times. But yeah, I go there every now and then, you know. Always talk to him at his resting spot, tell him about anything new that's happened. Gotta keep him informed, right?
Of course. He's always asking questions about what was going on in the other nations. As isolated as they are up here, it's nice to be able to bring him some good news from time to time.
That it is. That's why I always remember.
Good news is a really hard thing to come across, it seems.
We're slowly getting good news.
Yeah.
Even if it's at a slow pace, we still get it.
And that is also, as well, he left us with, I would think it's the best memory he could leave for me. Its wrist. That's what he said.
Aye.
For those we have lost, and for those we can yet save.
Yeah.
That does sound like something he would say.
Always live by those words.
Words to live by.
Right.
I think Bootson died.
I had an eventful day, so like this. I say I'm probably gonna hit the hay, or gonna head out. So see you around. Yeah. Same time.
The laces are sort of behind you.
I'm gonna head back to the infirmary.
Okay.
Alright now.
Please take your rest.
I'm just having to deal with things. Including the reason why I fell off a dragon.
Yeah. Iva.
Hey, you fell off of it.
Yes, as we were flying, I fell off.
Put it back.
Into the soft snow. I am glad it was soft snow.
Yeah. It would have been much worse.
Well, there was actually two of us who
Ever
fell
ridden
off.
any sort of beast of burden before?
Well,
Oh.
plenty of times, but not really something that goes into the head, though.
Ah, I see.
We don't really do that.
We walk a lot.
And jog. Night jogging.
That's
good. It's good. You get a view of the environment and learn all the little ins and outs of everywhere.
Well, yeah. The worst thing I would probably say is the fact that they only called 2 people, right? There was 4 of us and the prisoner.
Oh, I think your boot's falling off, by the way.
It probably has a hole in it by now, because I had to run all the way back. In the freezing cold. Because there was no room on the dragon.
Fair enough.
Very well. Alright, you lot. See you around.
Have a good one. Stay safe.
Take care.
Have a good
See
one.
you again soon.
Aye, aye.
It felt weird. I was the the person that was targeted to be marked for grabbing.
Well, you are a healer.
Yeah, she ordered the, I guess, armor to grab me.
It sadly often falls to the healers to hold their own. If you fall, you can't pick anyone up. But if you fall, or if someone else falls, you're there for them. It's
That's why we're
an
here.
unfortunate part of the occupation. Thankfully, we have wonderful folks.
Yeah, usually it's just Melody and I, so we kinda heal and run.
Goodness knows, though, I had enough excursions into the deep croft to didn't exactly have the most experienced frontliners.
Yes. It's a bit of a difficult profession to learn, but
It can be. Especially knowing how to steal your nerves and simply quit, not go running or start screaming and cowering the moment something even slightly bigger than you decides to come lumbering your way. Not that you have too much experience with that, eh?
Well, what can I say? I'm just too brave.
One size never determines how brave they could possibly ever be. If that were the case, you would have run away years ago, I'm sure.
Yo, I would have never chosen this profession if that were the case. I would have stayed at home at the farm with Mom and Dad.
Yes. Wow.
Oh, no, was right there. Nope, damn it.
Oh, that's what
I
you
mean,
were
now
saying
I'm just
there.
kinda focused trying to predict whenever someone would walk in.
Was no, we would have left without saying.
Why?
Predict my own doom. What there?
Is that what you were asking? I'm not good at hand signs.
Well, no, the hand signs were about.
I'm like half paying attention.
Which ones?
Oh, you know the ones. The ones I
Mm.
dare not repeat.
Fair enough. Is there anything that you might need from me before we take this excursion into Thavnir?
Not to my knowledge. I think.
I'm back.
Should hopefully not be too strenuous a journey. Maybe a little bit more for the rest of you, but they've had time to develop it. It should be better. Better.
Are we speaking of the experimental aetheryte?
Yes.
That's one, yes.
Well, technically it's in.
We're going to have so much fun.
Technically, it's in Charlie and Thavnir, but same thing.
Yes.
Either way,
No, the best part, there's 3 of them, including Neb.
where are you headed?
Wonderful. Me?
Yes.
I don't think I've decided yet.
What's happening?
I'm debating on rather heading into Ishgard or Gridania. I need to pick up some supplies before I head to Thavnir.
Well,
any time I
do have some work to do still in Ishgard if you wish to join me.
Very well. That makes up my mind.
What are we doing on supplies? I know you went out. I just got back from Charlie, so I'm all stocked up. But how are you doing?
That's good. Need more Archon Love, of course. Other than that, possibly need more some more potions. Yes, I do.
It's okay.
I will always.
He runs on it. He's like a.
Food. It's all right. It's okay.
There is just. There's actually. I have a pocket meant to keep it fresh.
Vile. It's like you opened a pocket into the hells.
Once we've finished our business in Ishgard, I doubt we'll be headed to Fafnir within the next, 12 or so hours, but in the next coming day, I'm sure we'll hear
You need to
word
just-
from Neb once he has everything arranged.
As a device.
Not to join in your
I'm
business,
showing a
but
device. It's a device that you can
I haven't been in a while.
wrap your bag around, and it will suck out all the air, and then you keep it enclosed so you can go swimming with your bag.
What? How do you...
Without it getting wet.
What?
How does that work?
How does that work? How do you suck the air out?
There's a little, like a little thing of aether that will actually just have blowing the wind
Create a
out
vacuum.
inside.
Huh.
Yes.
Very well.
Interesting.
Either way, I will be in
That's just
contact as soon as I arrive in Old Charlie and spend some time with my friend here and see to some business in Ishgard. Maybe even see if there's anything
Alright,
needed
that's
while I'm there.
going to be hard, and I hope you all enjoyed.
Hopefully they're almost done with what reconstruction needs to be done from the most recent.
There's probably
From
bits of
what I saw, yes. I believe they're just quite there.
Well, then hopefully the restoration can continue apace. Either way, I'll be in contact with you tomorrow. Probably end up staying in Ishgard overnight.
And if I'm lucky, I might actually be going to Ishgard myself. Going to the ironworks.
Ooh.
Yes, part of the reward was a voucher for any suits of armor, new weapon, and all of us are going to be rolling dice to see who gets it.
Coffer voucher,
And if-
of course.
Yes.
Quite valuable, those things.
And if I'm,
For an
we
entire
kind of
set
all
armor,
were.
Yes. Must have been quite desperate. That work done.
I mean,
Or is it just for a single piece?
no, it's the full set.
It's a full set? Wow.
Yes, full set. Or the weapon. Or there was something else. I didn't hear what.
I think you can. I think they said that you can also get the next, like just a singular piece of armor if you choose.
True.
So for her, we're basically helping the quote-unquote grand cleansing.
Problem is, as much as I want to go after her, these other people are probably worse. And if we can track them and get rid of them, we need to. And maybe we find these people, slowly but surely these vanishings stop happening, and no matter what, they're gonna start running out of people. I have to.
Some people talk to go to bed. What are you all doing here?
Well, saw you here. Thought we would give our farewells. Leave myself and that one there are going to head to Ishgard, and these two are going to head over to Old Charlie and to begin preparations. Thought I would let you know and
Tomorrow, early in the morning,
you well.
I want you guys to try to all get here. We'll go ahead and head on over to Old Charlian. We all have the Aether right there. There. If you guys
We'll
are
just-
okay with waiting a little bit and enjoying Old Charlian for a bit, I do have a session I need to attend there.
I thought it'll be good to talk with the people, make sure we're topped up on supplies, double check everything.
I can always use some more rock and love.
The people that I have there, the therapists that I visit, have a session tomorrow. So before we go, I'd like to finish that. We're making good progress. So I don't want to lose that and make this an excuse. Because there is a close friend of mine here who would not be happy if I did. So,
thank you for taking care of yourself.
And just tell us when you're close to, when you're all ready to go, and we'll head early through the so we can get you your drinks.
Yes, don't worry, it'll be a combined effort of making sure that you guys go ahead and teleport there, so that way whenever we get there, you could help us out in that regard. Once
also,
we do that...
despite what you might think, try to go on a, well, maybe not a full stomach, but at least eat something before you go through. You want something
That
to
idea, a good breakfast sounds like a wonderful idea, actually.
Well, everything...
Something light.
Given, it sounds like we might have a bit of time anyways for that.
Yes, light
can
would
prepare
be
something.
preferable.
The other thing that we're gonna have to do, that wonderful, eggplant hair-shaped person who was, whose name I still don't have, brought us something. Ryder had helped them get some warding scales as well. We have to explain to
them. Interesting.
some wonderful people, large elephant-like people, why we now have a bag full of broken ones.
How do you break that?
Allow me to do the talking.
Of course.
I know one of them. Once I am on the floor, you guys will begin doing the talking. When I wake back up, we'll all do the talking. So it'll be a combined effort, but we're doing this together.
Should we pack some? Should we pack some ice for you?
Believe in you.
It's okay. I'm a blue healer. I'll will myself back into existence. Point of the matter, we will do this together. So, step by step, once we have this figured out, we will make sure to thoroughly explain this. We'll do it together. Maybe we'll be able to get some extra insight. Like I said, a new primal, a lot of experimenting is going to want to be done, but not a lot of experimenting can be done safely until we have those warning scales. Once we do, I'm hoping at the bare minimum 2. If we can at least get 2, this will allow 2 people in that room to thoroughly inspect these things. And if we can be able to track these people down, this is massive. We could start taking these people out one step at a time. And that is immense. We cannot let this primal exist. We can't. The other ones were summoned, and thank God the world did not horrifyingly suffer because of it. Now we have the beast tribes to a point where they are peaceful societies. I still hate that name, but it's good. Things are coming back into order. But if what we're being told is true, this is not the kind of primal that will find somewhere comfy and just gather people. This is the kind of primal that will bring the exact thing happening again that we just dealt with. I don't need this world almost ending twice in a year. None of that. Well, technically, if the Garlands would do 3. Well, if with the dragons.
I mean, if you think about it,
How many fucking okay?
a
lot of times. We don't need to do it again.
It's still the 8th Umbral era, right? They didn't move the clock up because of the end times.
Well, it was diverted, so it never actually happened, so it never actually ticked.
Ah, fair enough.
So, I am realizing now the world has actually almost ended many times over the course of this year. So, not again. Not again.
I'd rather not have to sprint around like 15 different countries in 1 month, just to get things for my boss.
Not again, please. I almost lost my fingers that last time.
I told you shouldn't have put your hand there, and then you put your hand there.
How else was I supposed to grab it?
Well.
Do you guys need anything else from me? Or Lilima?
I don't think so. We again only came to give our farewells. Both of you are alright. It's good to see you both.
Same to you.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't waddle. There's not too much more daylight if we want to.
I'll see some of you tomorrow morning.
See you.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
First thing.
We have to try not to get hit with boots.
Good luck with that. Your mentor seems to have an
One of these days, I'm gonna have a shoe print on my head. Also, I still can't believe he called me young.
How old are we at this point? I forget. Spent a lot of time going. We're like 80 something?
Age where you start forgetting your age?
No, it's just that we're busy all the time. It's hard to remember when our birthdays are sometimes.
Well, when you're trying to grab artifacts, as well as fish are trying to bite your fingers, as well as one of the artifacts is a very sharp weapon.
We have a lot of...
And you had to do that within 2 hours of getting that assignment. Only want to come back and get assigned to do something else in the next couple of hours. In another dangerous place. This time with lizards.
Our brains are filled with knowledge and research, and are very bad at dates, or at least mine are.
The next day. There was a lot, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I think we're around like 80 something.
When we get to Ishgard,
really?
I'm pretty sure. We need to start celebrating. Getting behind. We need to start celebrating our birthdays again. We stopped doing that after a bit.
After a while, it does become a bit of a moot point.
Oh yeah.
Start celebrating milestones.
Do both.
I did. No,
birthday's a
it's too much.
milestone.
I mean, after...
Celebration? Ones, like maybe once every, few decades.
Hmm.
Oh, right,
Once
yes.
you've seen one birthday.
Once every decade. Yeah.
I mean, after about 50 years, you sort of don't need... sort of already have everything.
To try to, plan and schedule and do all of that.
Mm.
Gotta save celebrations for important things.
It's like one after another.
Worth celebrating?
It's so short. It's like barely any time.
It's short to you.
Oh wait, no, we said the short thing again. I'm so sorry.
Actually, it's sort of like I don't know.
You're really good at accidentally insulting people.
It feels less.
Yeah, it feels a little bit.